There's nobody here. Hello. Here we go. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, hold on one sec.
Yeah.
I think I have my, Okay, wait, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Here we go. I'm just making sure that my microphone is, working properly.
Hey, good evening, guys.
What'd you say?
I said good evening, guys.
Hold on one sec, my, problems.
Hello, Joe. Can you hear me?
Yes, we
Yeah,
can hear
I
you.
can hear you guys. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I
we
can hear you very well.
Okay.
Oh,
My
I should change my
for some
photo.
reason it's not playing through the headphones. I don't know why. Alright, fine. You guys can hear me okay though? It's not echoing?
No, it's not
No.
echoing, mate.
It's not echoing.
Get hot.
Okay. Let me hold on one sec, sorry. I need to go grab new headphones because I need to make sure I can hear you guys okay.
Okay,
I'll
no
be back
problem.
one
man.
sec.
Dale, no hay problema.
Hot join.
So, guys, I will be leading this debate today.
Hello, teacher. Can you hear me? God damn it. Peace out.
¿Qué dice, primo? ¿Qué hay?
Hello.
¿Cómo estás, primo?
Hey, what's up,
Je vais faire
primito?
une leçon en français.
No,
It's
man,
my-
speak in English.
He's my cousin.
Okay.
Yeah.
You need to speak in English, though, guys. You can't speak in Spanish or something like that. We don't understand Spanish.
Okay.
Okay,
So
no
you have to
problem.
learn it, man.
Hello, teacher.
Hey, primo, what are you doing, man?
Oh, well, right now I'm trying to find this iPhone, you know?
Ah, yeah, you told me.
Yep.
You still fighting with them?
Yes, man. I have two iPhone here right now. Can you see?
Yes, I can see you.
Can you hear me, teacher? It's Yasin speaking.
Yeah, we can hear you, SA.
Hey, how many people are in this place now?
I can hear you.
Yo, Joseph, we can't hear you, Joseph.
Hello, teacher.
Hello.
Hello, teacher. How are you? I'm new here.
We don't hear you.
Hey, what?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Joseph?
we can hear you. Jeremiah,
we
we
don't.
can hear you, Jeremiah.
Oh, okay, nice.
I'm here. Not
Don't
yet.
see anything.
No?
No.
I think I'm having trouble. I don't know. Somebody up there. If
Yo te escucho bien, Ángel.
can you hear me, people?
El problema
Yeah,
es
we
que
can hear you, man.
Okay.
Sorry, I can't.
Hey, primo, where is my uncle?
Okay, here we go. You guys can hear me okay, right?
He's cleaning the car.
I
can hear you now.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect. Alright, so now that you guys can hear me, we'll start the class.
Okay, Joe.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Joe.
Awesome. So, just to start, this class is based on the impact of technology on society. And so just so we know who all is here, we're going to have everybody introduce themselves. So starting with Angel, just say your name, where you're from, and what languages you speak.
Hi people, my name is Jose Angel. I'm 26. I'm from El Salvador. It's nice to meet you. To be here in this classroom with all of you.
Awesome. Okay. And then Bot, I think you're next.
Jeremy, it's your turn.
I am Jeremiah. I live in Paris, and
Awesome.
hi everybody.
All right, cool. And then Brenda?
Hi, my name is Brenda. I'm from Argentina.
Okay, awesome. Wow, welcome. And then Elias?
Elias.
Elias.
Yeah, man. Hi guys, I'm Elias.
Hello.
I'm from Paris as well. I'm 23.
Awesome. Cool. Okay, and then Jean? Jean, are you there?
Jean Baptiste.
Jean Baptiste.
JB, call me JB, please.
JB. Okay.
Actually, I'm a friend of Elias and Jeremy. I'll be friends too, and that's it.
Okay, awesome, cool. And then Miguel.
Bonjour,
Me?
je m'appelle Miguel. Hi guys. Well, my name is Miguel. I'm from Salvador, and I'm Angel Jose cousin. You know, we both are from Salvador, and I'm 28. And nice to meet you.
Okay, awesome. And then
He three
Mohammed.
more than me. I didn't know it, man.
And then Mohammed, I think you're next. Are you the last? No, then we have two more.
Okay, hello, my name is Mohammed. I'm from Syria.
Merhaba.
Cool. And then last one, Yasin.
Hello, teacher. I'm Yasin. I'm a brother of Muhammad. I'm also from Syria.
Okay, awesome. All right. Glad to meet you all. Glad you're all here today. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to talk about is what are some ways that you guys use technology in your daily lives? And I'm going to write them on the board over here. There we go. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, it's good.
There we go. Okay, so maybe starting with Angel, what are some ways you use technology in your daily life?
I use practically I use technology for many of things that I do during my journal. I mean, to communicate with my family, to do my homeworks and many things like that.
Your homework. Okay. Awesome. Can you repeat that? Sorry, these headphones are not working very well. Can you just repeat what you just said? I heard the homework part, but I didn't hear the rest.
Well, I can hear you. Can you repeat that?
Yeah, just some ways that you use technology on a daily basis in your life.
Basically, I use technology for communications and for homework.
Communication and homework. Okay. Awesome. Alright, and then we'll just go down the line and you guys can say, you know, one way you use technology in your life. So, Jeremy, what are some ways you use
Oh, I
technology?
think I did the same.
Same?
Like Angel.
Okay.
But maybe the technology is used for development.
Development, okay. Yeah. Huh? Awesome.
C'est très bon.
Alright, and then Brenda, what are some ways that you use technology maybe that these guys haven't listed or haven't said? Brenda?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, a little bit. It's kind of quiet.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. lost the
Somebody
point.
driving, no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sounds like an ambulance or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
Who live
Um,
beside the train?
Technology.
Yeah.
Actually, I use technology for communicate with my family and from doing some homework also.
Hmm.
And I don't know. Actually, maybe just just I don't know how to say this. Wasting my time, just
Wasting your time? Yeah, yeah, definitely. No, I mean, everybody wastes time on the internet. We'll write that up there. Okay. Um, and then Elias, do you have any other ways that we haven't listed so far?
Well, I do believe there's the improvement of our life, like medical technology, for instance.
Oh yeah, great. Great point.
I do believe this is the best improvements, the best use of technology that we have, isn't it?
No. Yeah, no, I agree completely. Yeah, we've been able to do lots of things in the medical world because of technology that we wouldn't have been able to do in the past, and we're saving more lives every day. All right, Miguel, any ways that you can think of?
Me?
Yeah, yeah.
I think that technology is for all can be aptly in medicine,
Mm-hmm.
for health and for all for education.
For
Then
education.
technology is the most important tool today because its develop is too important. It's very
Yes, of
important.
course. Mm-hmm.
I love technology.
Good. Yeah, I'm glad. I love it too. It's awesome. All right, Mike, do you have any other ways that you use technology in your daily life that we haven't listed?
Well, being honest, I
For job,
use,
maybe we
for
use
example,
technology to make our job easier. I mean, nah,
can I talk?
Yeah, yeah, sorry.
Okay, well, I use technology for improve my skill and knowledge, because I love languages. So technology for me is a good tool,
Mm-hmm.
for this.
Languages, yeah, I'll write that up there. Yeah, no, of course. I mean, this website wouldn't even be possible without technology. Language. Okay, moving down the line, Mohammed, do you have anything to add?
Mm, already they say everything, but I can add. I use technology for playing and get fun.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, perfect. And then, Yasin, do you have anything else that you can add?
Yes, I think it's for entertainment, also for saving time by booking online, like hotels
Hotel,
and
yep.
resorts. Booking
Yeah,
online to save time.
yeah, so we'll write reservations. Because, you reserve plane tickets, you reserve your
Uh,
hotels,
yeah.
lots of things. Yeah, good.
Mhm.
Okay, that's all good. Good job, guys. All right, so now we're going to focus on one of those aspects. And so the first one that we'll focus on is communication. So, what are some ways that technology has changed the way you communicate on a daily basis or just in your life in general? A few ways that communication has changed for me is um, my friends that live in other countries, I communicate with them on Facebook, so Facebook has changed that a lot. Email, it's another form of communication that has changed the way I contact with my friends that
Alter,
go to school in other states.
alter,
Maybe you can add a cell phone.
Cell phone, great.
alter for a person to learn English was so difficult, but an example as verbally
Hmm.
has made that trouble more easier. Sorry.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, learning languages, I mean, just the way we communicate in languages actually has been changed greatly by the
Right.
internet.
You can add learning about new cultures.
Yep, definitely. Cultures.
Could you tell me what you could be will be the next step? I mean, there will be a new way to communicate with others, a part of, I mean, internet,
Hmm.
of phones and things like that. Because
Yeah.
um, can you? What
Um,
is the benefit?
the the benefit of what?
Sorry. I mean, what you think is it's I can say it a good way. The most important discover of communication. I mean,
Yeah, the most
internet.
okay, yeah, that's a very good question, Angel. So what do you guys think is the most important factor related to communication in that how it's improved or bettered our communication today? So I might say,
Satellite.
um, what was that?
Satellite.
Satellite. Yeah, no, satellites, they have changed the way that we can communicate faster. So that's definitely a good improvement. Good job. Um, what else would you guys say is what else is an important discovery involving technology and
Speakerphone.
communication?
Optic fibers, cables,
Fiber optics, yeah, definitely.
even Bluetooth or wireless.
Oh, YouTube, definitely. I mean, it's amazing what YouTube's done. I mean, you can
Thanks,
record a
Bluetooth.
video, upload it for free, and somebody across the globe can watch it. And before that, there was no way that, like, for example, tango. Like, I was watching a video about tango in one of my classes, and it was a girl who was doing tango, and she
Just
was
libraries.
and so she
And
used her fingers to learn tango, and so I was able to watch that through YouTube. So that's just another. YouTube is like another important factor to how we communicate and how technology has helped us communicate.
Mm.
yes, technology have improved our life, but
Uh,
what about the bad things that technology has?
Hmm. Yeah,
Yes, technology has your negative aspects, like um, in mostly of the times make the people change the behavior of the people.
yeah. How do you think it's changed the behavior of the people negatively? How do you guys? That's a very good point, Yasin. How do you guys think that technology has negatively impacted communication specifically?
For
I,
children, I
Chil-
think adult people says bad things to children
Mhm.
who's less than 12 years old,
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So
and
let's
say
say,
sexual means that is harmful for their
um,
Their age.
yeah,
yeah.
definitely. I mean, children are being exposed to, you know,
uh,
swear words at younger ages because of movies and because of
we are talking
the
about
the access that technology gives them. So, like for example, Netflix. So there are rated R movies
we are
on
talking
Netflix.
about inventions.
Wait, who's speaking?
It's me. If we can discuss what about the invention about the internet, we're
Hmm.
talking about YouTube, Facebook, everything. Every invention have good things and bad things.
Yes, that's a very good point.
I can ask you all of them. Who is the most important thing about? I mean, the bad things about these new ways of technology.
That's a very good
About
point,
we're
Evan.
I mean, the question is, when we were, 10 years old, we have not internet. Just we have libraries to do homeworks and just have phones. We don't have cell phones. So if the people, if anybody could tell me what is the bad thing about internet and all the internet, Facebook and things like that.
Yeah.
I do believe it depends
Yes.
on the age you have, on the people. I mean, when I was 10 years old, I had the cell phone.
Yeah.
I was surfing the internet. It depends on the people. The question, one of the questions is, can we limit technology? Does technology have a limit?
Yes,
Yes,
I would say so, definitely. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think that technology has limits as much as how
yeah,
much we should use
yes.
it?
Yeah,
It
have
may be
to.
addicted to games. I think it takes a lot of hours of addicting on games, online games.
You have to know how distinguish when
Yeah,
you have to keep up to it.
Hmm. Yeah, definitely. I mean, there are so many kids that are addicted to World of Warcraft, RuneScape, Xbox,
Mm.
PS3. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, true.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
they're fun, but there are
Yes, yes.
limits. You have to recognize that, you can't spend all Saturday playing Call of Duty. I mean, it's such
because
a fun game,
obesity.
but you have to recognize the limit.
maybe we can say that technology have an impact on your private life,
On what?
On
What was
on
the
your
last part?
private life.
On your previous life. Yes.
Yeah,
Um,
sorry, private.
No,
Private,
no, you meant the private, I think, right?
private,
Private.
private,
Yeah.
private life.
private life. Yeah. Definitely. I mean,
Yes.
there's
What about
like,
that?
for example, Google, their search engine filters your searches and it records a lot of things. So like, for example, when I search stuff on Google, like when I search in movie theater, it comes up with the movie theaters that are around where I live because it knows my zip code. And so, that's kind of a question to whether Google should have access to that information. How do you guys think that will negatively impact us in the future?
Maybe even Facebook. It makes robbery knows your place.
That's true. But also you have to remember um that on Facebook there is a private option, and I mean there is a public option. So you do have some control over that. So you
mm,
can control, maybe, you could put your profile to private and then only certain people can look at it. But then if you have it public, anybody can look at it. So it's kind of whether or not
Yes.
you choose to. So you have an option. I
Double-knotted.
mean, you don't have to make a Facebook account. Like that's totally voluntary. So you're kind
Yeah.
of putting yourself in that situation. And
Nobody's
that's
pushing you to
mm.
make an account.
Yeah.
exactly.
You say a good point about privacy or in our Facebook profile because in this country, in El Salvador,
Yeah.
there's many people who has their profile so public, and we can control the things we post on it. On I mean, you cannot. I mean, in this country, you can in El Salvador, you cannot say, I'm here in a mall because maybe you could be kidnapped if you are give all your private information on Facebook. I mean, do you know if somebody understand my idea?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Maybe my cousin will understand that because if every say, I'm going to having a great I'm going shopping with my BBF, and somebody is trying to try to kill you or
Yep.
trying to do something bad to you, you know.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I understand you
exactly.
very well, Angel, because we live in a dangerous country, you know? There are a lot of
Yes,
gangsters here, and you could be kidnapped everywhere.
you could be murdered, you know. Maybe it's
Mhm.
nobody can understand, only you and me because we live in El Salvador.
That's scary, man. That's so scary
That's
what you're
really
saying.
scary.
Yep.
I can't even imagine that. Yeah, no, I mean, like, that doesn't happen in my country. The only thing that I know, I mean, there are cases of, like, there are strangers who go on Facebook and make fake Facebook accounts, like pretending to be like a
Yes,
16-year-old girl or 16-year-old boy, and then
yes, I
they try
know.
and get access to information. And so that's another negative aspect of technology. We some of us need to, those of us that are, or those of us that are parents need to teach our kids, we need to teach the younger generations that there are strangers out there, and that if you do go on Facebook saying like, hey, I'm at the mall, or hey, I'm going to eat at Panda Express at 5 p.m., or hey, my parents are going out of town, I'm throwing a party. I mean, if you add people that you don't know, or if your Facebook profile is private, then strangers can find you and they can kidnap you, or they
That's
can
interesting.
kill you,
Yes, it is.
murder you.
That's
That's
true.
interesting. That when we were younger, our parents didn't teach us how to use the internet. Now maybe
Exactly.
we can teach our future children how to use the internet, how they,
Hmm.
what are the dangers of the internet and what are the good things of the internet.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, there are so many new applications, especially like for the iPhone and for Android, that are coming out that are all about sharing exactly where your location is. So
Latitude.
there's a new
But the
application on the
Google
iPhone.
Latitude.
Yeah, there's a new application on the iPhone. I forgot what it's called, but what it is it goes through your contacts, and what you can do is post where you're at so that your friends can see where you are. But what kind of negative aspects, or what kind of negative effects do you guys think that can have on us? Because, for example, if I post that I'm studying in the library and everybody sees it, what do you think some negative aspects of that are? Or what do you think some negative effects of that could lead to in the future?
Can you repeat your
I've
question,
learned.
man?
in
Sorry.
the
Yeah, yeah. So applications like it's called like Find Me or something. Applications that use your location and basically spread that information out, or make it that information public, your location. How um how do you think that will affect us in the future negatively? Do you understand? Do you
You can
guys
be
understand?
tracked.
Yes,
I have
I
no idea.
understand
yes,
you.
Definitely.
But
Mm-hmm.
the thing is that, sorry guys, but I learned this in my psychology class.
Okay.
My teacher trying to explain us that the problem is that we have, this need to be recognized. So that is why, we have
Hmm.
Facebook, social networks
Yep.
we create, and we always are in that kind of like Facebook, and that is why we always we want to have, the recognition of people. So that
Definitely.
is why we always try to, no, sorry, we always type that kind of things.
That's a really
So
good
it's
point,
it's
Brenda.
unconsciously.
Hmm.
So
So, how do you think that will affect us in the future if we're so obsessed with recognition?
we don't have private life if
I
we do
think
that.
that
That is
could
the
be a
problem.
problem of self-esteem. I think it's not bad. Of course, a social group. If I say I'm studying in the library, so it depends of
you have
the
to
that will be.
responsible. Be,
Yes.
That's
be
right.
responsible is the most important to use technology, because technology is like other person that is like other person there, and you enjoy technology, but at the same time they it's sinking you on the end of it, sinking. Uh,
Yeah, exactly. I would say technology is kind of like a car. It's a really big responsibility to drive a car. It's like you have to know how to drive, you have to know the laws, you have to know how to drive safely, and you have to follow those, otherwise you could crash, you could kill somebody. It's
yeah.
this it's the same thing with technology. If you use it incorrectly, you could put your life in danger, especially if you live in El Salvador, like Angel and Miguel, or Mike.
Yep.
Like,
Keep saying.
like GTA.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a good point. All right, so now we'll move on somewhere else to education, which is a big topic. So how do you guys think that technology has been affected or impacted by um, or education? How education has been impacted by technology?
get
It's
admission for or
easier
scholarship for
to do.
universities.
A good
It's
way
easier
an
to
to
do
enormous
book.
an enormous impact, because
Okay.
the information is more fluent, and there's more sites you could find a lot of information that in the past were most difficult to find it.
It's
And I think, and
easier.
I defend the most important um, example of knowledge is Wikipedia, and I don't know if somebody's agree with me.
No, I don't like Wikipedia because Wikipedia have a lot of fake information, and
That's
a lot
true.
of people can change the information because it is a wiki, and because I and that's why I don't like Wikipedia.
Okay, that's a
But
very good point.
Get admission
the
for universities online.
What'd you say?
Get,
uh,
get admission for scholarship for universities online.
Definitely searching. Oh yeah, scholarships is a big thing. I mean, there are so many scholarship search engines online now, and so that's just impacted how students are finding money where
yeah,
they wouldn't be able to find
Get
it in the
admissions
past.
online.
you can do things that before you can do.
Mhm.
It's like PowerPoint. After for do an exposition, you have to do a post, and that post the mostly of the times are very ugly. But now you can use PowerPoint and do your display beautiful and
Mhm.
in all the aspects.
Yeah, no,
Presentations,
that's a good point.
yes.
Hmm.
you can actually you can go on, you can surf on some websites such as, I don't know, I'm just spitballing here, verbling.com to learn languages. That can be nice, I
Of
think.
course. We'll add verbling on there. Yeah, learning languages. I mean, yeah, education is changing. I
Yes.
mean, the way that you guys are learning English right now is with me, and I'm in the United States, and you guys are in France, Salvador, Syria, Argentina, all over the world, and it's just
I
that's
like
another
these
that's another
websites
good
because
factor.
it's free. No website to talk with for practice English is free. I like this because it's free
Mhm.
and is and offer a lot of thoughts to improve our language.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, we're able to learn languages differently now that we have technology. I just want to hit on a few points though. Have any of you guys ever had homework that was online?
Yeah, we got the exams online before.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
exams cheat. I mean
Exam
for cheating.
for cheating?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's a
Also the homework for get a copy.
okay. Well, those would be negative aspects then, because cheating is not good. But yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. That's true. But what about
Try
saving
to shift
paper?
between languages.
Since there is homework online, we're saving a lot of paper, aren't we? Isn't that a positive effect?
Yeah, yeah, it is a
Yes, of
positive
course.
effect.
Okay, I have a question for you guys. So in the future, I know that there are a lot of textbooks in universities that are available online now. Do you guys
Yeah.
think
Yes.
that if all textbooks were available online, do you think that would be good, or do you think that would
No, that's bad because
bad? How come?
uh, can make you blind, ciego, blind. I don't
How,
know what's the pronunciation.
can you yeah,
Cause
can you say it one more time?
can make you blind or blind. Like I don't
Can
know
it
what
can
is
it
the
can make you
pronunciation.
blind to
Yes, blind. Cause my Spanish teacher said that in the future there will a lot of blind people cause today all the books comes in electronic format and
Mhm.
and
It's
mostly
good
of the
to save
time for
money.
be ecologic and with the planet for save the planet, but I think that is better read a book. in write in paper.
Yeah, in paper, yeah.
Yes.
Does anybody else have any other thoughts on that? I mean, what
I
Miguel
It's a
think
said?
way to save money.
I think it's good because some people have problem with their eyes. They can make zoom on the computer. You know, they can read it clearly, and use a voice application. Maybe it
Yes,
can read
because
for
it's
them
more
because
difficult
they are blind.
reading on the computer that reading in a book, a paper book, you know.
I don't think that you're going to become blind because you read on a table, on a tablet,
Besides,
because these devices are designed for this, you know?
That's a good point, Mike. Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
besides,
sorry.
sorry, no. Besides, reading on computer is so tiring. Do you think
Mhm.
so? It's so tiring because for reading, I don't know the pronunciation,
Can,
but
yeah. Can you speak a
uh,
little louder, Jeremy, please?
it's so tiring to read in a computer, and I don't like. I prefer my books.
Yeah. Okay, so you would be unhappy if that happened. If you went to the university and they said, "Oh, our books are only online." But um if they were online, then and you were able to print them out and have them in your hands and read them,
Yes.
then it would be okay, right, Jeremy?
Yes, that will be okay, but my name not is Jeremy, my name is Miguel.
Oh, sorry, I was looking. I thought. Okay, sorry, Miguel. I thought I heard Jeremy talking.
He's
Sorry.
Miguel.
Can
I
you
have a
repeat,
second
please?
name, but you can call me Mike.
I
Okay.
was away from my keyboard just a minute. Can you repeat, please?
Oh, Jeremy, I was talking to Miguel and I said your name on accident. Sorry about
Ah,
that.
sorry. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So sorry, Miguel. What were you saying?
No, my main idea is that I prefer the books, but because the ebooks are so tiring to read, but I like to print it and read.
No, I agree.
It's good.
I'm like you. I
Print
like
it
to do that.
is a good option.
But there is a problem with books. If you want to move, for example, 100 books, you can go, with them walking, and then you can go, with your table, with your
Yeah.
device, and with your iPad
Yes,
or Kindle Fire.
all the
More
things in the
mobility.
world has your bad aspect.
Yeah, no, Mike, that's a very good point. I mean, if you want to bring 100 books, I don't know, say you're going to Europe for 5 weeks and you want to read while you're there and you want to bring, I don't know, let's say 12 books because you read really
You
fast.
will, you will be going like that. Oh,
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have a backpack and like, you're gonna be like, you're not gonna be able to walk because you're gonna be so weighed down by the books. So that's a very good point, Mike. Yeah, the Kindles,
You're gonna fall down before
they
you
will
complete the trip.
change
Kindle
way in
Fire.
the future.
Yeah,
It's
so we can get a question out of this. Since on internet and on computers we have a direct and instant access to information, to books, etc., doesn't make it like we have so much access we don't want to use those informations anymore. We get
No,
away from those. What do
a
you think?
no, I think that's a really good point. I mean, I'll let you guys talk first, and then I'll say what I think.
Mhm.
Okay.
I have
What
an
do you guys
idea.
think?
It's very good to not to remove the dust over the books after maybe 1 week.
That's true. Yeah. Wow. Does anybody else have any thoughts on that? What Elias said? No.
I don't like the books. I just like to read El Gráfico, some
That's
sport
true.
news.
They're not gonna understand you, man.
Yeah, pictures are very interesting to look at. Well, on what Elias said, yeah, I mean, we do have access to this information, so much information whenever we want through the internet and through technology. Sometimes, I feel like that makes us want to learn less and remember less because, for example, if I say, okay, there was a guy in New York who just invented a company where you can I don't know, you can sell books online. And so if I say, okay, yeah, here's the link to the article, so I email it to you, so you see the link and you're like, okay, so you skim through it and you're like, oh, I'll read it later, and then you forget about it. So if you had to actually grab it, like hold it in your hands and read it, and like set it down somewhere, then you would read it and remember it better than if you were like, oh, okay, I have the link, like, and then the link would get lost in the history of your emails and everything. So I feel like we are remembering less because we're
That's
like,
true.
okay, I can look at it whenever I want because it's available online. Do you guys agree with that, or do you think
I
that I'm
agree
wrong?
with you.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah, this
agree
is
with you.
So
interesting.
I mean, for example, like just for the news, for example, how many of you read the newspaper online?
I do.
I do
I
It's
too.
do.
it's
Yeah.
it's easy
I
because
throw it
it's
out
free.
inside the trash.
It's
Yeah,
free.
exactly. It's crazy. Yeah, did anybody say that they read the newspaper in person? Does anybody still get it delivered?
I don't spend my money in that.
Ex exactly. That's a very good point. I mean, we are
Yes,
seeing
but
that.
sometimes it's better to purchase it.
To get urgent news online, it's better.
I know how to download the PDF version for free.
Yeah. Wow,
You
that's
know,
good.
It's
magazine is
better to
better
get
than
Yeah.
newspaper.
last news online.
So, do you guys think that because we can get the news online for free and that it's just available whenever we want it, and now so much of the news is electronic, do you think that will negatively impact us in the future? Do you think that because of what I said of people not caring and not paying as much attention because
Mm,
information is available whenever, do you think that will negatively
mm.
affect the news and that people will just
Yes.
skim articles and that they won't actually learn what's going on in the world because of that?
For countries like us, I think there is a
I think
negative action because in my country there are a lot of people who lives, selling, newspaper on the street.
That's true.
So all these
yes,
people are going to be unemployed, if this is going to happen
Hmm.
mm,
in the near
That's
future.
maybe
and
government will
and there's
lose money
many many
if they
person
didn't
who
sell
have not going
magazine.
to have access to.
Sorry, I think we had two people talking at once. Angel and I think who? Yes, Yassine, were you
Yeah,
talking to?
yeah.
No, here
I
first.
say that government will lose money if it doesn't sell sells magazines.
That's true. And then
Another
Angel, what were you saying?
Maybe
Me?
with all of this information you spend you spend time to read useless information.
Hmm. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what we're talking about. Yeah, the negative, how you'll use less information because it's just available whenever you want it. Yeah, it's definitely a good
And
point.
sometimes some information are fake.
Hey, cousin.
Also for cleaning windows.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
awesome.
think the ebooks and things like that is really interesting, but there's always will be. I mean, older people who doesn't like use a computer and things or tablet or smartphone and
Um,
people always wants to
Hmm.
disappear completely. The books made on paper, it's almost impossible. I don't know if
You th you
somebody's
th
agree with that.
you think it's impossible? Does anybody agree with that?
No, it's not impossible.
Oh, it's not impossible.
It's
Okay, sorry.
impossible. It's impossible. It's impossible because there's many people. I mean, 80 older people who cannot use a computer, so they are not going to try to learn about how to read with a computer. So they always will prefer buy um, sell a book or sell a magazine or sell the newspaper.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. I mean, a lot of the older generations aren't used to computers and electronic copies of the newspaper
Yeah.
Okay.
and
So
everything. I don't know
Think
what that
about
was.
it.
Is
What is
somebody
that?
having a party on here?
Bingo.
Something interesting about what you said, Joe, is that maybe today consumerism has reached out to education as well. We're
Yeah.
starting consuming newspaper the same way we eat and we buy clothes and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
technology can do anything. In my institute, there are a device only for read, and this device don't make spoil your eyes, and is too comfort to read. It's
Yeah.
called Kindle.
What's it called?
Kindle.
Kangle. Okay.
And
I don't. I.
how many
No.
trees are we losing by the newspapers?
That's true, Mike. I don't know. That's a good point. I mean, yeah, in the past when newspapers were only in print, I mean, we were probably using, like hundreds of thousands of trees just to print paper. And I mean, people read it probably once or
But we
twice
can
during the
recycle,
week.
right?
That's true. We do recycle, but how much of that can be reused is the question.
Yep.
Someone is dying or something?
What'd you say?
No, nothing.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, speaking of
Dígame, Mariel.
using devices in the classroom, I have a class
Voy a llegar mañana.
and
Bye.
one of the classes,
Bueno.
it's like 400 students,
Oh.
and we take quizzes online in the class. Here, I'll show you guys real quick the device that we use because it's really rather interesting. I mean, like the teacher she has a presentation up and she'll have questions from the readings that are all online, and we use this device. It's called a clicker. So in the United States, a lot of universities are using these, and so the way it works is there are different channels, and then it'll say like A is 1, B is 2, 3, C, so on. And so there are 400 people in the class, and so we're using technology to answer quizzes to be assessed on our readings. And so, do you guys think that's good, or do you think that it could have negative effects on learning?
I think it's good.
I think it's good.
You think it's good? Why do you think it's good?
Cause made the learn process easier.
Exactly. Yeah, we're being
What's
more
what's
productive.
the advantage
Yes,
that you
it
say?
is.
Can you repeat that advantage that it has?
Can what?
Can you repeat the advantage that it has?
The what? I can't hear. I can't hear you very well because I hear somebody.
Ángel,
Can you
It's
repeat the
Angel.
advantage that
Ángel,
that
ponele pausa al
device
micrófono, por favor.
has?
I think there's some noise that comes out of Angel's
Yeah.
microphone.
Absolutely.
Whose microphone?
Angel's microphone.
Okay. Now, Miguel, can you repeat your question? Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
No, I
Can
was
you
talking
re-
to Angel to stop the
Can
noise.
you repeat me the advantage
The advantage. Yes.
discussion?
So what I said was we're being here. I'll write it as well, or I can write it up here. Is we're being more productive. So technology has helped us be. That's a perfect segue to the next topic, productivity. How has technology made us more productive? Do you guys know of any examples? No? Okay. Well, just some ways that I'm more productive because of technology. There's a website that I use to take my notes online. It's called Workflowy. Has anybody heard of it?
For what that?
No, I'll search
No,
for it.
man.
Okay,
No.
so what it is, it's a free website online, and it's a way to take notes. It's a way to make bulleted lists. So you might make a list of like, so you have a bullet here. You might have a topic of your notes. So let's say you're talking about nutrition. It might be fitness, and so then you have fitness here, and then you have basically sub bullets. And so the way it works is you can collapse these lists so that you only see fitness, or you can expand them and so you can see all of it. So that's just one way that I'm more productive in my schoolwork. Is there any types of technology or programs or applications that help you guys either in, the work life, the school life, or just in your daily lives be more productive?
Encarta.
It's helping me a lot.
What'd you say?
Google Translator.
Google Translator?
It's helping me in school.
Okay,
No,
okay,
it's
perfect.
Encarta Encyclopedia.
Gotcha. Encyclopedia. So, what do you use the encyclopedia for, in being more productive?
For making research.
For making research, exactly. Yeah. So, I'm gonna write that down real quick. What about what about what about this? Shopping lists. So when you guys go to the grocery store and go shopping, do you handwrite a shopping list? Do you write it on your phone? Or do you keep it in your head?
Head.
In the head.
In the head? Does everybody keep it in their head?
Nope. I use my notes
No.
on my iPhone.
Perfect.
We just give a call
Yeah, I'm
when
gonna
we'll
show
be
you
there.
guys.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
Some
There's a
people
shopping
make
list.
a plan
Always when I go to the shopping.
to go in the
I don't make
in the
shopping.
area.
I like going shopping with my wife.
Awesome, yeah, exactly. So, because of technology, Mike, you're being more productive because some people, like my mom, for example, she would always, make a list, and I would say, Mom, your cell phone has notes. Why don't you use your cell phone? So, that's just one way that we're being more productive and getting more done. Okay, and I have a question for you guys. So, how many of you are familiar with tablets?
Are they useful? That's the question. Are they really useful tablets?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Galaxy or Apple? Which one?
I don't have a tablet, but I have used it before, and they are not necessary. I prefer my iPhone.
yeah,
I have
I
something
agree.
about it.
It's so big.
Like you.
So yeah, Mike, you said that you think it's unnecessary. You've used a tablet, but you think it's unnecessary, and you said that it's.
In my case.
Uh-huh.
I don't
You said
like
that
the
I don't think it
tablet.
is necessary. I think it would be necessary for my daughter, for example, because she is growing very fast, and it would be awesome for her, to try to how to learn to drawing.
Mhm.
Just
Okay,
for that.
Maybe
Okay.
it's necessary for work too.
for
But
work, yeah.
For work, yeah.
I use my iPhone for work. I receive my emails
But
from my boss.
I don't say my
And I have
tab.
everything here.
Hmm.
Yeah, but
Oh, everything
but
depends. Everything depends. What do you need it?
Okay, so okay, Mohammed.
laptop
So
is
you
much
said
better than
useless.
a
Yeah, laptop. I agree. A laptop is much better, or an iPhone works too. Um, yeah. So I didn't hear you guys. Does anybody have a tablet?
no,
No,
No.
No, I don't have.
no,
No.
no.
Nobody has one. Okay.
Mm,
And so how many of you have smartphones though?
Yeah,
no.
Me.
Smartphone. Okay, because for example,
I do.
I have a smartphone, so I agree with Mike. I don't need a tablet. It's useless to me because my smartphone is like a miniature tablet. I don't think it's necessary. And so,
Galaxy S3.
do you guys agree with me? Do you think that, if you have a smartphone, you don't need a tablet? Or do you think that you would rather have a tablet than a smartphone?
it's more an object
Wait,
for
I
still
think
maybe.
yes, I agree. because I
better and
think it's
familiar.
more it's a some marketing stuff, you know.
Hmm.
I
Yes,
think
it's easy
that
to
If a
market.
good phone is not relevant to you for another one, I mean, I don't know if somebody's agreeing.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I think that
Sure.
you have to have the only the necessary technology, because technology in very big in, ten, a lot of technology can make a damage in your life,
I think a
you
smartphone is better teacher for carrying and put in pocket than the tablet is very big, and it
Yeah.
has all the applications you can find it in smartphone, like in musics, also drawing you can. If you want to
Hmm.
draw, go to your computer. It's better than tablets.
the good thing
I
of the
use
tablet
actually
is the
tablets.
touch screen, but I don't like it because I would rather my laptop, because you can protect the screen and other things. I would rather my laptop.
That's a good point, Miguel. Yeah, and Yasin. Yeah. Okay, definitely. So I think we all have come to a consensus that tablets are unnecessary, right?
No, no,
Right.
that's wrong.
Right. Okay.
Actually, I
Perfect.
use tablet, and I am wearing glasses. I can't see the numbers clearly. Tablets giving me big numbers, easy way to use also. When I open the calculator, I can make fast calculations, and it's easier than smartphone or cell phone.
Hmm. Yeah, definitely. That's a very good point. Hmm. Do you guys have any other thoughts on tablets or no, something that's interesting to me is so Apple, the company Apple, you guys are all familiar with, I'm sure. They have the iPad, they have the
iPad,
iPhone, and now we have the iPad
iPad
mini.
The iMac,
with
Yeah,
3G,
and Mac.
the
But
iPod.
yeah, the iPod too. All of these eyes. But have you guys heard of the iPod mini?
Yep,
Yeah, it's a new brand.
Yeah,
yes,
okay.
another
I
version
have one.
of the iPhone, the iPad. Sorry,
Yeah. What
but
what
with
do
the
you
same
guys
power.
what do you guys think of the iPad mini? I think it's a ridiculous idea. I mean,
It's useless. It's like a
it's
smartphone.
Useless.
I
it
prefer the
is.
Nexus 4.
It's a phenomenon. I think it's a social phenomenon. Like they don't need those iPads, those tablets. It's just like a phenomenon, the trend, fashion. They have to have those because everybody's buying them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we call that materialism,
Yeah, exactly.
which a lot
It's
of
just as
American.
an strategy for it's just policy.
It's marketing.
It is marketing,
Yeah, that
exactly. It's just
is the
trying
right
to make
word.
money.
It's marketing.
It's
Because
they're
Most
just
of
I,
them
it's
have
me,
the
it's me.
features.
It, it, it's just for me. That I think that's why the I mean, it's just for me.
Yeah, I
yeah,
have seen some
They put
cartoons on Google that says, "Take, shut up and take my money." Have you seen it, Joe?
no, I haven't seen that.
Just put on Google, "Shut up and take my money," and you will find.
Shut up and take money. Okay, yeah, I'll look
Yeah.
that up.
I don't
Yeah,
have any problem with music device, because I like to spend a lot of money in music, because music is my passion.
yeah, we didn't really talk about music. I would agree with that. I think that, the iPod, the portable music player, I think that's a good invention because, I think music is a very important aspect of life, and I really like to bring
Yes,
my music wherever I go because it just
yes.
brightens my mood and it's just really
And
cool because I think that's an
the
improvement.
sound, and I like that the sounds be originals.
Hmm.
The sound is the most important for me. I
Yeah,
don't
The
like,
exactly.
quality of the sound.
yes,
Hmm.
quality.
Yeah, I mean the I like we all agree. Yeah, the iPad mini, there's really no point to it. I mean, it's like Mike said, it's a marketing strategy just to make money to say like, "Hey, I know you have an iPad and I know you have an iPhone, but you need this.
And
When really you don't. It's just
Hey, Joe.
they're taking your money.
Yeah, instead of that, if you don't feel comfortable with your iPad mini, you also have the iPad mini with 3G.
Exactly. I mean, iPhones have 3G. I mean, I don't know. Do iPads have 3G too? I think they do. They have it available.
Some of them.
Some of them do. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I mean, it's just it's all part of materialism. It's all saying like you need this to look cool. You need this to be productive. You need this.
Like fashion.
Yeah, it is like yeah.
Glamour.
Exactly. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, this has been a
Teacher,
really
time is over.
interesting discussion, but time is up, so we'll all have to go. But thank you all for coming, and it's been a pleasure meeting you all and talking to you all.
Yeah, thank
Okay.
you too.
Now
you,
it's my
teacher.
turn. I
Thank you
will
very
teach
much.
you Spanish, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Joe, take care.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
It was a
Take
pleasure.
care.
Thank you.
See you guys later.
See you.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you.
Bye.
Au revoir.
Bye.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Adios.
Adios. Bye.